I'm trying to get online next. Odie's Cafe is located in the town of Blackstone. We're about an hour's drive southwest of Richmond, Virginia. Blackstone has a population of about 3,000 people. It sits in a rural county of Nottoway in Virginia. There's about 3,000 people within the town of Blackstone, about 15,000 in the entire county. Blackstone's the largest city within the county. There's a large military training base, Fort Pickett, just next to Blackstone, run by the Virginia Army National Guard. That is responsible for a lot of business within Blackstone, especially during the summer months when Guardsmen come for their annual training, their summer training. Odie's is this building on the right here. It's within the historic downtown district of Blackstone, Virginia. The building goes back to about 1870. Let me see, my wife and I have bought the building and are busy renovating it. As we finish the plans, it should hold about 50. There's a small kitchen where we have an area in the back that we're planning to use for events, for music, and we can seat about 50, or if there's music and people are standing in the back, about 300 downstairs. From the front, we're expecting it to look something like this. This is as you come in the front door. We're working on the timber frames at this stage. This is a serving area. This is seating for walk-in customers, and then in the back is the events room / meetup space. So the general business model, I've also got some space upstairs. This is a picture of it unfinished that I'm hoping to use as an office / broadcasting studio. The business model that we're planning to work with, let me just go back to my video. The business model we're planning to work with is very much like Web 2.0, like things like Facebook, YouTube. We plan to build something where where customers can entertain each other, where they can inform each other, where they can work together, and then we hope to make money off of selling them food and drink while they do that, to cover the mortgage payments, the personnel costs, and food supplies. We also want to look at other ways to monetize the activity in the place, such as advertising through related projects. Okay, once that shell is up and hopefully covering its costs as a coffee shop and meetup space, I plan to have clusters of different independent projects that we base out of the place. For example, the open mesh Wi-Fi for the local town, to find ways to bring in other merchants, other residents in the area, people that have an interest in website design, in music, in sound video editing, perhaps in running a low-powered FM radio station, whether by giving it content or by setting up the physical antennas and towers, to look for ways to use Odie's Cafe as a launch pad for all these other business ideas. In that sense, I refer to it sometimes as a voluntarist hack space, or maybe as an agorist incubator. With a caveat, Odie's Cafe itself, I want that to be the attitude there. and this is largely driven by my wife's ideas. That should be unspoken market anarchy. Instead of having explicit talk about politics that can often turn negative, talking about what's wrong with things, the idea with Odie's Cafe is to show a post-revolution world, to show a place where people are free to create, create for the joy of it, for the profit of it, to do what they want with their own lives, to have that sort of radical individualist idea that you exist for your own enjoyment of life. You choose your ends in life, and you explore that, you share it with other people, you trade with other people, so that all of us can meet our own ends voluntarily in life as we choose for our limited time on this earth, rather than being forced to meet somebody else's ends. So we'd like the coffee shop to be a very positive place that focuses on the joys of a free life, rather than one where we talk about what's wrong with the old collectivist, centrally planned view of life, where people are formed into somebody else's idea of what their role should be while they're alive. Well, I think I'm going to finish off here. Let me just show you quickly. Open house. We've done a little bit out of Odie so far, even though it's under construction. Last Thanksgiving, and in fact even the Thanksgiving before that, we had an open house. Some bands in, people coming in to just sort of enjoy the atmosphere for the start of the Christmas season during town. And we've also been having work parties each Thursday afternoon. From about 5 o'clock onwards, people come by, work on different projects, play some music, have some food and drinks afterwards, just so people can get to know the place, and also so we can start to see how much of a market there is for these ideas, see what the reaction of other people in the neighborhood are for working on projects with us, for sharing things, what projects they are interested in doing. So it's a lot of fun. If you're interested, stop by odiescafe.us. At the moment, it's set up as a website. The things I use mostly there are the links to the YouTube channel, to the Facebook page, to some of the Picasso images and things. Feel free to contact us through that site, like Odie's Cafe on Facebook, and otherwise get in touch with me, Mark, again, on the ANCAP Entrepreneur Network. Either send me an email, mark@thomastechcon.com, or Skype me at Mark's phone, or look me up on Facebook through the ANCAP Entrepreneur Network, or go to ancapentrepreneur.net, where most of this information is online on that website. Thanks for watching, and hope to hear back from you soon.